go.
Shayla, you ready for this?
I'm very concerned that I don't know you as well as I think I do.
I started my dance career in tap dance and disliked it because I hated all the arm movements. My pen pal in grade 3 was also named Chelsea. I used to watch the movie Fantasia over and over again as a kid because I loved it so much.
Gosh, I don't feel like I've ever heard you talk about Fantasia.
No?
No, your poker face is really good. I'm gonna stop looking at you. So it was tap, Fantasia, and what was the other one?
The pen pal was
Pen
also
pal.
named Chelsea.
I think the pen pal's the truth.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Tap dance is a lie.
Final answer?
Yeah, Regis, it is.
That is true. I hated arm movements when I started out. Like, literally, my mother was like, we're gonna put you in tap to test it out.
Right.
And there was all these, like, and I was like, this is not a fun time for me. And then the next year she put me in Jake, and I was like, I took off.
Oh, okay. Was Fantasia the lie?
Fantasia was the
Oh my
lie.
gosh, I should have gone with my gut.
I've never seen Fantasia.
Neither have I. Here we go. Gotta get ready for this one.
Okay.
I've been on Much Music. I've driven a car off the road. I've traveled to Paris in the 9th grade with my French immersion class.
Oh my god. This is like I don't know you at all. Because
two
of these are a truth, and I have no idea how. I think the Much Music one is a truth. Because your uncle's so heavily into music, I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's the driving off the road with the car and the Paris thing, France thing, that I'm like, do I know you, Shayla? Well, you don't like driving that much.
Hate it.
That could trigger, you not liking to drive. Paris. Because I know you've gone to London. I know that much.
And I was in French immersion.
I know you were.
I know you know.
I don't think you went to France. I think that's a lie.
You are correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna write down that you got this one.
Again, you don't really like to drive, but what happened?
Well, let me tell you. I inherited my grandmother's car when she passed away, and I didn't want it. I like highway driving, and I don't mind driving in my hometown because it's slow and whatever. It's like precision parking and stuff like that I don't like.
Yeah.
So I was driving to where I go to get the bus, when I used to live at home. And I was listening to hardcore music, and I took a turn too quick, and there was also gravel on the road.
Oh.
So I tried my best to get it to straighten out, but I just went in a little ditch. But a guy stopped for me, and me hating driving, I was like, can you please drive this out of the ditch for me if you think it's possible? He's like, yeah, I think I can do it.
Nice.
So he drove it out of the ditch, and then I just drove to where I was going.
So it wasn't like a big car accident?
No, and it wasn't the reason why I don't like driving. I just don't like driving. That didn't make it worse or better, or yeah.
The first car I was given was a black Sunfire with 2 doors. I took horseback riding lessons when I was younger and got to the point of trotting with the horse. I went to the hospital because I fainted and hit my head on a table. Which is the lie, Shayla?
I feel like I want to say that the fainting one is a lie.
False! I did faint and hit my head on a table. It was at a big dance workshop, and I swam all day before the workshop, and I only ate a little bit before going in. And halfway through the rehearsal, I remember feeling really tired and just energy drained.
Right.
So I went to the front of the stage. Thank God I didn't fall off the stage. So I went to the front of the stage, and I thought I was saying, I'm not feeling well, can I stop? I apparently was saying nothing, and I was my feet were just moving slightly, and I somehow got to the front of the stage, from the front of the stage to the back, and hit my head on the table. I just fell back.
Holy!
Yeah. So then I was rushed to the hospital because they were like, maybe she has a concussion. I didn't. So that's good. And I had a red Sunfire.
Oh, but it got me on a technicality.
Oh.
I didn't eat Burger King until I was 19 years old. My first James Bond movie I ever saw starred Roger Moore. My favorite fast food place as a kid was Taco Bell.
I have never seen the second one, so I wouldn't know if Roger Moore was in it or not.
You haven't seen any of them to know if Roger Moore.
I know. Okay, the first one's a truth. I know you haven't had A&W until you were 19.
Burger King.
Burger King. Sorry.
That's true. I did not have Burger King until I was 19.
Yeah, I knew that. I know you like tacos a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that. I think the second one's a lie because I don't think But then I think you accidentally watched it, and then you were like, I'm hooked. So I'm just gonna go with the second one, but I think that's the truth, but I'm saying it's a lie.
Which one's the lie you're saying?
Number 2. With the Roger Moore.
Robert Moore. With Robert Moore.
Roger Moore's a lie.
That's the truth. The first James Bond movie I ever saw was Man with the Golden Gun.
Oh yeah, I should have known that.
And I enjoyed it so much that I also had The World Is Not Enough, which stars Pierce Brosnan, he's my go-to guy for life. And I actually remember thinking that, like, going from seeing Roger Moore in Man with the Golden Gun to Pierce, I was like, maybe I like Roger Moore. Maybe I like Roger Moore more. But then no, by the end of the movie, I was like, oh, it's Pierce. Yeah. It's always been Pierce. Yeah. But I just really liked Roger's portrayal. Good. But yeah, that was that. Yeah, I don't like Taco Bell now, and I never liked it as a kid. Oh, yeah, we didn't have.
But you love tacos.
I do, but they're the worst ones.
I've ridden a camel. The first song I ever learned on the piano was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. 3 pheasants have run into my car in my lifetime.
The camel one seems so out there that I feel like it's not a lie. Pheasants thing is also really out there, and that doesn't feel like a lie. Little Star. Mm-hmm. That sounds very reasonable as well. But do you know what? I'm gonna say that one was the lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first song I ever learned on the piano was Joy to the World in the middle of summer. I was like 5 or 6.
Right.
And I was just like, it was the high keys, and I literally was pressing the highest key and then going down and being like, this sounds like Joy to the World, and just kept going. Pheasants, man, they just like to run in front of me. There was one time I stopped for this pheasant. It was just there. So I stopped for it, and it didn't do anything. I honked a couple times, it just looked at me. So then I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go. So I have a standard car, so I'm like, and then it was like, first time I ever hit anything too. So I like look in my rearview mirror, it's there like, and I'm like crying, I'm like, you did this to yourself.
You asked for this! My favorite animal is a cheetah. I once saw a bear on a bike trail with my dad. I had a hummingbird fly up to me through the window screen and touch my nose with his beak.
I feel like we've talked about all 3 of these things.
Probably.
The cheetah's a truth.
Yep.
Bike trail, and you saw a bear.
Which is what you don't want to see on a bike trail, let me tell you something.
I think the bear is it's a lie.
You are right.
Because I'm like, we definitely talked about a hummingbird once, and I don't know if it was it touching you or... The sports I've played before were badminton, basketball, and soccer.
I don't think you played soccer.
Yeah. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I think that's the lie.
That is a truth.
Basketball's a lie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love badminton. Basketball I hate because it's too much running. And soccer I hate, but I did play soccer for like 2 summers in a row.
I've gotten a fishing hook stuck in my hand. I once fell off my parents' back deck and landed on my back. I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean more than any other movie.
Yeah, I definitely know that the last one's a truth.
Yeah.
You've fallen off of your patio and you what?
I got a fishing hook stuck in my hand.
God, Shayla. Both of these are horrible.
I know, I had to dig deep for these already.
I think you falling off on your back is a lie. Because I don't know, you'd never talked about having back injuries.
You got it!
Yes!
I still have the scar from the fishing hook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There it is. I've danced in Germany 3 times. I've danced in the Royal Nova Scotia International Tattoo 7 times. And I've danced for the Queen of England.
That's a truth. I feel like you've only been to Germany once. That's the lie.
How sure are you?
None sure.
That is the truth. I've danced in Germany 3 times. I went in 2008 or 9. I did it in 2011, and I did it in 2016. And then I've only danced in the tattoo 6 times. I will be dancing in it 7 times this year.
Oh, yeah.
But at this point in time, I've only done it 6 times.
At least I knew the Queen one. I was a little jealous.
Yeah.
I didn't get to dance in front of the Queen. I love her.
Yeah, she was off to the side. We were dancing, and I was like, this is weird.
This is the Queen. Hello, Lizzie. Hello. Would you like some tea and crumpets? I won No. I won.
Why?
This is a lie. I won an English award in high school. I can do the splits. I've taught myself how to curl my tongue. Yeah, like that. Apparently she's really good at it.
I definitely can't do the splits. So I'm gonna say you can't do the splits. That's a
Ow.
lie.
No, I can't do the splits.
I was like, I don't know. I'm can't do the splits. Not many people can.
No, you're right. That one I had a hard time coming up with the lie, but I did win an English award in high school. The curling the tongue thing is still hard for me, but I can do it now. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Can you?
There you go.
It's not easy. It's really not easy.
I know you.
Me?
You don't know anything about me?
I guess not.
No, they were hard. They were hard questions.
I also didn't think I was gonna get it anyway. I went in with hopes, but I don't know. I just kind of felt like I was gonna fall short.
Well, it's okay.
Dang, but
Now you know more about me.
That's true. I probably forgot them already. No, I'm joking. That was fun. That was really fun.
That was a good time. Well, thank you guys for spending your sweet time with us today. I hope you liked that episode and you probably learned a little bit about us.
There you go.